welcome. This is Ad Emmen reporting for Primeur magazine from the e-IRG workshop in Esch-sur-Alzette in Luxembourg. And we are here with Paolo Budroni from the University of Vienna, who is a new member of the e-IRG delegates meeting. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Can you tell a little bit about yourself and about the university?
Yes. So I'm here on behalf of the university, well, of the Austrian Ministry for Science and Economy, and I'm working and based at the University of Vienna, which, by the way, is the largest university in Austria, one of the largest of the German-speaking countries.
And the university is also involved in e-infrastructures and things like that?
Yes, of course. We started at the University of Vienna to think about the infrastructures, so we use it in a plural, just 3 years ago. So we promoted a nationwide project called Infrastructures Austria, trying to get a network of institutions through all over Austria. So now we have this project. It's running since 2 years, and in this network we have all Austrian universities, except one, and then the National Library and the whole of the institutions that are involved in extra-universitarian research.
And are you only looking at e-infrastructures or also involved in research infrastructures in a broader sense?
Yes, we are also involved in the broader sense, because the ACONET, which is the backbone of the internet, is based at the University of Vienna. We are running also the largest computer center of the country, and we are members of other initiatives, like, for example, the Vienna Supercomputing Center, so the Vienna Scientific Cluster, which is run by 3 universities.
So, in e-infrastructures, what are the most important there?
We think there are 3 or 4 important or relevant issues. The first one is to consolidate the idea, to anchor the idea of the infrastructure as such through all Austrian universities and institutions, including the ministries. The first one is to promote the idea of the commons. So we are starting next year in June a workshop of 1 week, which is compulsory for each member of Infrastructures Austria, with the participation of 1 representative of the computer centers and 1 representative of the libraries. And we call it the Seal of Common Basic Level. Then we run a survey, a national survey, asking all Austrian researchers about the needs in the field of infrastructures, and we prepared a report of 200 pages, and we think that we have the data on which we can decide about the future development of infrastructures because of this survey. So we had a return of about 10% of scientists that gave us an answer. This report, by the way, is available also in English language. So we are also preparing a letter of intent, which would be a written agreement between all computer centers of the country with all scientific libraries in order to push the idea of infrastructures. In this letter of intent, they are promoting the idea of infrastructures. And at last, we are creating, and it will be by the mid of December, a task force at the national level, a transdisciplinary task force, in which there are the funding bodies, in which we are the ministry, in which there are the scientists, the computer centers, and the libraries. And in this task force, we will create a white paper on how to deal with research data for the future.
So what you're talking about is a kind of e-infrastructures initiative for whole of Austria.
Yes.
So yeah. And so it seems that it's really, how do you say that, really big and really something which is pushed forward.
Yeah, it's a systemic approach.
Yeah.
So we start with the commons, the basics, and try to create a wave on which to ride for the next initiatives.
The Commons is something which also came out of the e-IRG. What do you expect from e-IRG?
Well, first of all, I think it's very interesting to know that there is a reference point at the European level, so a supranational reference point. I hope that it will become a sort of known, acknowledged think tank that give impulses to the whole scenes and initiatives. So another issue are policies, or another issue is policies. Policies concerning on how to deal with research data. Think about the long tail of all this data. We are running an Horizon 2020 project with the University College of London, the Libre Association, a UN library in Chile, and the University of Barcelona, by creating a model of research data management policy. We will present the results in early 2017.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. So thank you, Paolo, for this interview.
Thank you.
For Premier Magazine, this was our demo report.